Damn. Damn, I hate this slow ass shit, man.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies, I'm selling beside me while the enemy hides. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl.
Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throws that one up quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Left wing 19. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 6. 19 Lions.
Milrow to the gun. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he goes. Third and long. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
This work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Check. Check. Trap ball 80.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll run here on first down. And he'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads some shuffling around here in the playbook. I think it's an aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on. Come on. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they'll be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Trap ball 80.
He'll air it out on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Dragon 60.
From the red zone on first. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down. 19 Tiger. 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he did his block part. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down. Goes to the hurry up here. Quickly looking left, and it's complete.
So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score a touchdown in the opening drive and level it a whole bunch.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang next. Ready? Let go.
Here's no row to throw. It's incomplete. It's a Kennedy Walker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
At the 30-yard
On
line.
the gun, Milrow. Oh, tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 33. And the
Pass the
Seahawks
60. Pass the 60.
first and 10 at the
60 Eagles.
37-yard
60
line.
Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Milrow with it on first. Oh, try to force it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Buccaneers take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with
Cougar
confidence.
19. Go.
Working on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage,
Let's go
too,
now.
until some resistance has
60
got to finally
Bison.
appear.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he'll throw off the play fake.
Mm-hmm.
And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
The Seahawks opting for a 50 beating nickel set for this third down play.
2. Let go.
Drawing up forward. Now dropping just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just throw the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker. How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. At 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun now from Milrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Shot. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks have got to look towards the end zone.
Come on.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10.
Ooh, that's thick, baby.
They'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Seahawks.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you look at it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells them, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. This is inside the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brent, so he's just going to hold this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're made.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. No better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Left go. Put.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right.
Oh, that's quit cheating me, man. Don't cheat me, man.
Connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing now. Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Milrow throwing on third down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 35. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Put some heat on this deep ball.
Oh, hold on to that, baby.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No.
They'll go play action. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's going to pull it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 12. And now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers bump the lead up to 13 points. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
18, steady, steady.
Throwing here, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. He'll work this one up to the 28. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
60 Vikings.
It's a gain of 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And 5 at the 28-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer.
To throw, here's Milrow. He's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk, Viking, 18.
Milrow from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep looks. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 70. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing right. Airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down or more. He only gets a couple yards there. Well short. It's 4th down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Milrow to throw on 4th. Taking a chance to the end zone. Another touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. But boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. Right side. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become about the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the
Here we
play.
go, Jack.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And that will not be enough for a first down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Track, ready. 19, ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Ready. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. He goes down at the 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the go, Milrow. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Puts a man under it deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. That's completed left to the right. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Ready, break. Here we go. Here we go. Gravity line.
Looking to throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. Now over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing on seconds. He's got a bouncing football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. And that guy, Buka, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he misses. It's no good. And their lead will remain at 13.
Hey, listen, I know
Hurt right there. That little kick.
better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Bronco 80. Ready,
Off the play fake. Milrow. Escapes the pocket.
That was it, boy. We playing D, man.
25-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense to the line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they head us down to the 11 before being marked down.
14 yards. That's a
Bronco 80. Go.
First down throw here from Milrow. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. For somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Top 19 Charger, 9.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Design run. Here's Milrow. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Look at 19. Lions.
Trying for it with Milrow.
I left it open like a jackass, man. Left that open, baby. Come on, Green. That's it.
So the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Back.
Throwing now, Milrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. And gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Will Rowe. That's complete. Styling up with one again. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Walker now from the gun. This is going to take him off and across midfield at the opposing 45. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Liking 18.
Walker on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to go on the field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
In the red zone on first. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. There's a hurry up offense here. Work against the blitz. Makes the catch. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere. Like you start spelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Get it.
Tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll run. And he has him right near midfield here. It's a 30-yard choice. They'll get 15 yards and a new set of downs.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Go. Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now on nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset. When the running back gets a chance to hear the toss, is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Right in the gut. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up with 2nd and 8.
Let's check.
They give it to him again. This one really moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail.
Ready,
Third and a lone yard coming up.
ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Tight end in motion right.
Ready, ready.
Here's the give on third and short. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the
60
7-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for two. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Quinion Mitchell. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a 30
Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out! And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Plowing up the middle. This drive's quickly heading in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On and quick, and they bring it down. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
As much as
That's
we're
crazy.
offense is wanting to stay ahead of the chains. They want to stay on script. On the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net.
Big knives, Kate. Big knives. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet knives move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Get up. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
9-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60.
To throw, here's Milrow. Caught by Theo Johnson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
To the air, Milrow. Oh, brother, hits another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the
make of his mental game. I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Panther 60, Panther 6. Hey, hey. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throw alone.
He's going deep. Yes, it's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now.
36. Seahawks 21.
Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Edwards got it. And we'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That jump worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. The ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction there on the field. Instead,
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Euro throwing on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
There he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Big shot is home.
Oh, they gave him that. That was out of bounds, baby.
What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Get to the 1st on 4th down.
First down and goal to go.
Ready.
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Ready, break. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions. Let's go.
And they're going to fly with a gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Throwing down. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here on 4th.
I was right there, Green. You're there, baby.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
How about this offense? Courage in the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We're going to pass it here.
Look at this shit here.
And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in clutch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Back
to throw.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on now. Don't cheat me now. This is the real deal right here, baby.
McMillan he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Trap 60. Ready.
They look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
He has to throw. Able to get it to Edwards. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Desperation time here. He's Smith and Jigger for the catch. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. On the move, hit it right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go. Check, Viking 18.
Penix is going to throw again. There it's out. He's taken down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Now to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. Alert.
Now a give running right. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them bring a timeout. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here.